Hey guys, this is TheHatchetFish here, bringing you some Caspian border gameplay commentary. How this is going to work is I have recorded a whole game and some other little bits and pieces there, and I've made kind of a little mini montage kind of deal, just the interesting parts from the game. And at the end of the video I have some clips I felt like sharing, because I can. So what I'm going to be running this entire game is the engineer class, which is the M4A1 with red dot, and in this game, the main one that you'll be seeing until the very end is the small, because I found a lot of tanks. Normally I like to carry the Stinger. I don't really remember the name, like the alphanumerical name of it, but nonetheless. I kept this first part in because it's a really interesting view of a dogfight that's going on, and to me, that's what Battlefield's about. If you're one of those people who gave up on the game because of Operation Metro, and I'm not really sure why, check this out. Give me a game that gives you this. And my pistol. Highly effective at long range against an incredibly fast-moving jet. I guess while on the topic of jets, just throw a couple tidbits of info out there because there seems to be a lot of misunderstanding from chat boxes and the servers I'm in. Jets. You only start with the machine gun and the basic movement. I don't know why I'm shooting at it because I can. I'm bored. This is a big field to walk across. Anyways, you do not start with missiles. You do not start with anything, even the flares, I believe. You have to unlock them. So, there you go. It's hard to do. There is some jet gameplay in here, and I do not actually get a kill in the jet in the gameplay I've recorded, but I did get a couple kills before. And there's a jet wreckage, and I love that, when it can just become cover when it crashes, or just be a cool part of the scenery. Anyways, another tip for Conquest is, if you can, stay away from the roads. Like, look here. This poor guy's just running along the road, but I'm up here on the side just picking him off. And I didn't know. That's a Jeep I just shot at. I didn't know that. Anyways, yes, so, my personal opinion on that is go on the side of the roads and keep an eye on the road for tanks and infantry, because infantry in Battlefield 3 is very easy to pick off from medium range with pretty much any gun other than the shotguns, and which, by the way, the M10 is a huge disappointment. Sorry, I used it in the alpha and it was amazing, and now it's just terrible. But nonetheless, I really like this game, this map. I did play it when it was passworded, but it was so laggy, it was just terrible, and I couldn't even bother with it. So, they are performing stress tests this weekend, and they want everybody, well, as many people as possible that have the beta to go on and play it. So do that, because it's only going to make the release of the game better, because then they can properly know how to, sorry, I keep blanking out, adjust the server settings for the stress that's going to happen. And this is, by the way, a 64-man server, so it's 32 versus 32. And when tanks explode, the effect is awesome. And there was a tank with cover that I didn't see there. It's got a freaking tree on it. But that's alright. So that was my first life on Caspian borders since they were passworded. Yay! A couple things I found really fun on this map. Recon is fun, although don't abuse it. Then again, I don't know. If you're defending a point, you're actually playing the objective. So by all rights, as long as the whole team aren't snipers, it's okay. And I didn't know there was a ramp up the hill there. I thought it was just like a cliff. So, a lesson learned. Right. Next topic. Tanks. Tanks are fun. Pretty similar to the... Well, sorry I had to show that clip because jets are very distracting for me. I just have to watch every jet that flies overhead. And then I failed here because I started to panic because I'm like, oh, montage clip. And I checked if I was recording, and then somebody turned around and killed me. But anyways, I think this is actually my kill streak for the game, if you will. I think I go get 6 kills in a row here. It's not very fast paced, but I thought it was enjoyable because finding 6 people for me very close to each other in this map, unless they're all in a squad, is hard. But nonetheless, tank explosions win, and hyena shipping also win. To compare this to Bad Company 2 Conquest, I mean, Conquest is Conquest. What are you going to do? It's the gameplay that's changed between the two, and if you've played it, you already know that. You know what the differences are. Just movie scenes like that make it awesome, except he crashed into a building, so. A win for me? I don't know, because I watched it. Another tip is this area here is very useful, not where I'm shooting, like where I'm standing for running between. It's kind of like this little trench thing. It's a good shortcut between the fences, and it's got cover from tanks and snipers. So, I recommend it. A key point, in my opinion, on this map, there are two, in my opinion. It's the antenna, so the giant red and white tower, that is point E, and Hilltop, which is point B, are two very important points to control, personally. Antenna not only provides one of the better sniper points, well, probably the best sniper point in the map, it provides tank, it gives you a tank and a pair of jeeps, so it's good for movement. I think this is Hilltop I'm approaching here, but I don't think I can cap it because I die, or I run away. I don't know. First came back, not really sure what I was doing. Nonetheless, fun stuff. Yeah, those provide the best sniper positions as well, so even if your team's not really sniping, if you can take their snipers out of the main part of the game, it's a huge boost to your team if their snipers have skill. Playing with some of the other Fever guys today, there was a sniper in there, and he was just wrecking everybody. It was kind of pissing me off, but fun. How many times can I say fun? Try me. Yeah, so once again, using this little shortcut here to try and bypass any possible armor. And you also can come up on people. I don't know what this guy's doing at all, but thanks for the kill. Sorry. Keep looking at all the different things in the video that I didn't notice at first. Right. There are two types of jeeps on this map, I believe. There is the Infinite ITV, the Infantry Transport Vehicle. And I think it's a 3 or 4 seater with a machine gun on top, and then it's just like the Jeep. It's a Jeep with a machine gun on top. What are you gonna do? And an awkward moment that is only provided by Battlefield is man versus tank. So here I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can do it. And then this guy pops around the corner. And I get shot through my cover by the tank instead of shooting the tank again. So, whatever. Personal preference I have on this would actually be if they somehow showed the vehicle's armor strength instead of the driver's health. I don't know, I just find that more interesting. And here, I actually found out today that you can spawn inside a jet. So, that's what I did. And here we go. Little known fact in my opinion, because I didn't know it until later when I was flying again. If you just hold down forward, it'll take off for you, or start to take off for you. At least that's what I found. So you don't have to pull back and just guess when would be a good time, but still. And look at that. This is on low graphics. I can't record this map at any other setting unless I want to cry myself to sleep at night because I can't play it. But that fire looks amazing, and the ground looks amazing. But if you notice, well, this game wasn't so bad, but some other games, I've had a real hard time finding people to shoot. So, I have this slight fear that the console versions will have an issue. There's 32 people on this map, are you kidding me? And we're going to do a loop-de-loop here, and fly upside down for a little bit and finish it, and dive bomb the ground, and high gravity maneuver, fly along the ground, showing off. Flying is, albeit with a mouse, relatively easy. The jets, that is. I still find helicopters really hard to pilot, but I'll still be a gunner. Or if it's an enemy helicopter, I'll drive it and crash it and bail out. Because that's what I do. So here's a mini dogfight. It's really hard to get them right in the right spot for the reticule. Really difficult. So I'm hoping they might add some just simple air-to-air missiles. They don't even really have to lock on a whole lot. Like, they could be easily avoided, maybe. But just something that can make it possible to kill people. Sorry, excuse me. Here's where I start to die. You see the lock sign, and that is me getting locked onto by a anti-air launcher, like I was talking about at the beginning of the commentary, which I normally carry. And I get hit by it there, and I start to go down, and I tried to bail, but it wouldn't let me. So, exploded everywhere. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. And this is... And that's what happens when you win. Who the man? My team was, collectively, of course. Now, you may think that's the end, but no, I've got a couple extra clips here, but we're just going to go through the scoreboard really quickly, because I can, and it was my first one. Conquest winner is worth 500 points, which I like. Extra points make me happy. Well, we're just going through this part. Slight news on the console end. The games will be shipping on Xbox and 360 with the HD installation pack, and what you can do is you install this on your console, so you give up a little bit of HDD space for better graphic quality. Will it compare to PC? Hell no. Will it look a lot better? Yes. I've actually lost my video on this clip. I know it's going to render, but I can't see it right now, so I'm not sure what's happening. But you may very well be staring at clouds. And if you are, look at them clouds. They look good, don't they? Am I creeping you out? Good. That's the plan. And I am locking onto something here, probably a jet. And this is why I like it, because air superiority in this game does play a huge fact. If you have never played any Battlefield games before, then you may not know. But especially in Bad Company 2, helicopters pissed me the hell off. And that's what jets do. They take down helicopters, because they're slow-moving targets, and that's what jets are good at in this game, at least until you get the missiles. And maybe you can wreck something else quicker. So, air superiority, and also very useful for taking out Helima choppers. Helima choppers piss me off, especially when there are good pilots in them. Alright, I can't see the video for this one either, and, oh, there it is. So, I can't remember what's about to happen here, but little note on repairing things. If there's no blue sparks coming out, you're not repairing it. And there is a huge difference in movement speed between something that is 89% and 100%. 100% will go really fast. So there's the Stinger in action. I can actually see it now. I believe that pilot there deployed his flares. Pissed me off. But, oh wait, no it didn't. There we go. I got it down. And leaving my jets less work to do. But you notice I didn't get a kill there. That's been happening a lot. I may be blowing stuff up, but I don't get the kill. And this is why I should never drive. Ever. How about that for skills? I know you want me to be your driver. If that was an ATV, I would have just bounced off and kept going. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, because it has to cool down. It has a very high heat up rate, that repair kit. So maybe there might be another one you can unlock. Just tossing it out there. And some more Stinger action. At the very least, your Stinger will scare the jets away from your jets, because they won't want to come close to you. Because everyone in this is afraid of losing their jet, right? Because you don't get it very often, because everybody's a jet whore. People don't jet whore. Because if you add those maybe 3 or 4 extra players to your team out in the actual field doing something useful, instead of just sitting around there arguing about who's going to get the jet next, you're probably going to win. I think I disabled the vehicle there and waste this last Stinger shot. Doesn't matter, one Stinger shot normally doesn't do a whole lot. And vehicle drops from the sky, and the guy, I don't see a parachute, but he apparently got away. And just listen. That's what happens when you lose. The Russian one is actually a lot funnier, but I did not record that one. If you enjoyed, please comment, rate, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.